And good morning, Satnam. Truth is my name. This is our Kundalini yogic refrain. My name is also Melissa, and this is Sunday Kundalini yoga and meditation. Today's session is meditation only, but we will do warm-ups. It's always a good idea to warm the body up by shaking everything or dancing, or in this case, we're going to do a review of common Kundalini yoga warm-ups. So we'll be doing a lot of spinal work and then stretching out our legs and then settling in for a short meditation. It's very sweet, very useful, and I really wanted to share it with you. So let's bring the hands to heart center to tune in. You can just listen along or join us. Bring the palms together, pressing flat at the chest, thumbs in at the sternum. Posture is straight, straight, straight. You might want to be sitting up on something. I'm up on a little bit of a yogic blanket. Close the eyes down, starting to relax. Focus at the third eye, that place where the bridge of the nose meets the brow. From the inside, you're staring out into infinity. Let's take a deep breath in together and hold. Make sure, actually bring your shoulders up to your ears and circle them down. And so the shoulder blades touch at the back. So shoulders are nice and relaxed. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Check your chin. Is it jutting out? Let's bring it back into alignment. So slightly tucked back as if you're driving a car and trying to hear the conversation in the back seat. Exhale if you haven't already. Let's take another deep inhale. And this time as you hold, make sure you're not tilting forward or backward or side to side, but that you're straight up and down, really balanced on your sits bones. Exhale, and we'll inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep breath in. Let the eyes stay closed. Focus. Keep the eyes closed. Exhale and go ahead and relax the hands down to the legs, palms facing up, just to keep the shoulders open and the heart lifted and open as well. Take a moment to settle in, to fill the space, to feel the space. And on an inhale, you can open the eyes or let them stay closed if it's easier for you to listen that way. So as I mentioned before, we'll start with some spinal warm-ups to review what we've learned so far about typical ways to warm up the spine to allow the Kundalini energy to flow more easily. I'm going to sit to the side in easy pose, which just means the legs are crossed. You can experiment with placing the feet flat on the floor and lining the heels up, one in front of the other, with the very base of your spine, that root chakra. And we're going to start with a spinal flex. I'll play a little bit of music to support us. So the hands hang on or grab on to the front shin or to both shins, depending on how you're sitting exactly. And your head's going to stay relatively still as you flex the spine forward and breathe in. Flex the spine back and exhale. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. And you'll want to start this slowly. I'm already going pretty quickly because I've warmed up already this morning. But inhale, think Sat, truth. Exhale, think Nam. Traveling the heart forward and backward. Spinal flex is a classic Kundalini yogic warm-up because it starts to move the spinal fluid around the body and refreshes the brain. It also opens up the hips, that pelvis area, the lower spine, giving physical room for the Kundalini energy to flow up and out to where it needs and wants to go. Kundalini energy, again, being our potential, our creative potential. You can think of it as the fullest version of yourself. And come to stillness, straight spine. Inhale deeply. Keep those eyes closed. Sit up as straight as possible. Imagine the energy traveling up, 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 up the spine and out the crown chakra, out into infinity. Exhale and relax. We always take a moment in this type of yoga in between exercises to let the movement integrate. The next exercise is going to be a spinal or a Sufi grind. Many different ways to do this. You can call it a torso twist. And a torso twist, if you can see, I'm keeping my back relatively straight. So if you've had back injuries or back surgery, this is the way to go. Rotating like a mortar and pestle, the spine around the pelvis. Now, if you're able, and once you warm up, you can start bringing a flex into this. So arching forward, arching back. Let me show you from the side view. Go ahead and begin if you haven't started already. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you come back. Head's relatively still. This is in this variation. It would be more about rotating the lower spine, the lower torso over the hips and pelvis. Very good for digestion. Very good for relaxing and opening up the muscles of the lower back. And again, allowing more space for that Kundalini yoga or Kundalini energy to be tapped and start to flow upward. Inhaling forward, exhaling back at whatever pace and speed you'd like. And let's switch directions. Think Sat as you inhale, Nam as you exhale. Giving the mind a mantra helps connect the movement with the meditation, with the breath. It keeps you in the here and now, in the room, in your body. Good, and make the circles smaller and smaller as you come up to straight. I want you to inhale deeply and hold. Perfect your posture. Crown of the head to the ceiling, heart lifted, shoulders down. And exhale. Let's pause here, breathe in a few normal breaths, and notice in between. Kundalini yoga has been dubbed the yoga of awareness, so making sure that you are being aware. This is why we have our eyes closed most of the time. Kundalini yoga is an inside job, so noticing differences. Do you notice that you're breathing more deeply, for instance? That your heart rate is slowing? That your muscles maybe feel more relaxed, less tense, a little more, you might feel a little more limber in general. Maybe your mood is improving. So sort of a little checklist of things to just be noticing and taking note of. What is our next warm-up exercise? We're going through a little series here. Now on the next one, it depends on you. I like to be up just a little bit, not a lot for this one. We're going to do a spinal twist side to side. So I'm going to lift my hips just a little bit. You're going to bring your hands to the shoulders. Fingers are in front, thumbs are in back, and your elbows are out at a 90-degree angle. So the lower arms are parallel to the floor. Chest is lifted so the heart is out and we're not hunching at all. We're sitting up nice and straight. You're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale left, exhale right. The eyes closed down. Take this as slowly as you need, and you can speed it up as the spine warms. Make sure that you're not leading with the head or the chin. The chin's tucked back. The head's just along for the ride on this one. I'll play a little bit of music to support us. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Again, you can go twice as slow, you can go twice as fast. It depends on your flexibility, how much you've already warmed up. If this exercise is brand new to you or old hat. But let's take a minute here, really focus. Keep the heart lifted. Always nice to manipulate the spine in this other direction. In normal everyday life, we don't move the body in this way as often. Really opens up the upper spine. This is a heart opener. And if you're breathing nice and deep, it's also opening the lungs. And let's come to the center. Inhale deeply. Hold, perfect the posture. Shoulders are down, crown of the head to the ceiling. Lift the heart, draw, imagine, see that energy circling up from the base of your spine, spiraling up, out the crown of the head into infinity. Exhale, relax the hands down. You can touch the floor to ground if you'd like. A few deep breaths here, noticing. That one always seems to wake me up a little more on a subtle level. One of my favorite spinal warm-ups. Next, we'll do shoulders and then neck. Please, between exercises, stretch out your legs, shake, do whatever you need to do. You can sit on a chair for these types of exercises. It doesn't really matter. We're working on the spine and the upper body for these, especially the next two with the shoulders and neck. So please be comfortable. Keep your legs out if you wish. Shoulder shrugs. So inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, exhale. Now, if you've had shoulder surgery or for any reason, an injury, this isn't comfortable, you can, during this time, slowly circle the shoulders to the back and to the front. Shoulder drops just kind of are a little more dramatic. They quickly loosen the muscles of the lower neck and shoulders and back and the back around the shoulder blades. When you line up the breath, inhale, exhale. Inhale with the lift, exhale with the drop. We're opening lung capacity here. Hold so much tension in our shoulders, this modern life, hunched over our phones, driving everywhere, the way we walk, the way we carry purses and bags, letting that go during this exercise. Let's shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Inhale deeply. Tense. Imagine you're holding the weight of the world on your shoulders. Exhale fully and let all of that go. Breathe normally with eyes closed here. And let's loosen the neck. Allow your chin to drop to your chest. And let's just take a couple breaths here. Thinking Sat as you inhale. Nam as you exhale. Continually reminding the mind to come back into the room, back into the body. The mind is located in the body. I promise. Take an ear to one shoulder as you inhale. Exhale, chin back to chest. Inhale, chin to the other shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And keep alternating with these half moons for a moment. Be very gentle here. No need to tug. Let your neck guide you. Thank it. Notice it. And if you're feeling it, you can start making full circles, drawing a circle in front of you with your nose. As if you were writing on the wall in front of you, big circle with the nose. This protects the neck and head from going too far back. In general, we inhale as the head comes up, thinking Sat, exhale as the head comes down, taking it at whatever speed you'd like. And let's switch directions. You could be going twice as slow as I am, twice as fast as I am. If your eyes are open and checking on me, but your eyes are closed, checking in on you. Let the body tell you what it needs. The body does know. I was just listening to a podcast yesterday that was telling us just how much we have learned in our society to ignore the signals that the body is giving us. So this type of yoga, practicing this type of awareness is really about listening to the body and what it's trying to tell you. They're really not secrets. The message is loud and clear. Bring the head up. Inhale deeply. Hold. Draw your spine up straight. Lift your heart a little higher. Exhale. And bring the legs out in front of you. If you're on something, you can come off. Actually, some people it does help to be on a little, have your hips a little lifted for this one. Up to you. Feet are out straight in front of you. You are going to reach up, and this is called life nerve stretch, if you remember. Reach up and inhale deeply. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips and allow the hands to drop where they will without reaching, without like curling or hunching the back. So keeping the spine straight. Let the hands rest where they will on the thighs, knees, shins, perhaps the toes. You're going to inhale up, exhale down. Close the eyes down and do this slowly at first. Inhaling up, exhaling down, thinking Sat, Nam. And you can speed this up a little if you wish. As the lower spine warms, as the hamstrings loosen, the back, that area that's always tight for me at the back of the knees and the calves. Gently pressing up and pressing down here. life nerve stretches, really integral, really crucial to be able to live in a way where you're responding thoughtfully instead of reacting, where you have grit, courage, patience. So if you're feeling like you are not having grit, courage, and patience, come down onto the floor. Stretch your life nerve. Stretch this vagus nerve running down the back of your legs. Let's hold it still. So come down, allow the head to relax now. If your hands are comfortably, if your fingers are holding your toes, pinch the big toes. This stimulates the pituitary gland, the master gland. Inhale deeply. Like I said, drop the head. Exhale fully. Let's take a few breaths here. Allowing the body to fully sort of collapse on itself. Let go. Stretch and let go. It's two opposing forces. Bring them into simultaneous concentration. And inhale deep. Hold. Imagine the energy traveling up from the base of the spine, from your root chakra, all the way up the spine, up and out the crown of the head into infinity. Exhale. See if you can relax even further down. Hold the exhale out. Inhale. Deeply, fully, slowly draw yourself up. And you can bring the legs out wide in front of you now. We'll do a life nerve stretch along the inner leg, inner thigh, inner calf. So we're going to inhale, rotate to one direction, exhale over the knee. Spine stays relatively straight. Come up, inhale, exhale over the other knee. So it's not about how far you can go and really throwing your spine out of whack so you can reach this far distance. I can't see you. Hopefully no one can see you. You're in a room, you're practicing by yourself. This is an inside solitary job. So it's really about keeping the integrity of the spine. We're trying to get a twist in the lower spine and some flexibility, some stretch in the lower spine. And you'll notice this stretches the hamstring in the back of the calf in a different way. So keep alternating from side to side. Close the eyes down as soon as you're comfortable. Take this at whatever speed you'd like. Really balancing the sits bones so you're not coming up onto one. They're staying perfectly balanced as you move from side to side, pressed into the floor. Many of us, our pelvis is just kind of out of whack, out of alignment. And so these type of movements and exercises help balance. We also hold a lot of trauma and memory in our hips, in the pelvic area. So loosening up allows the body to, on a physiological level, let go of some of that. Yoga is all about letting go. We try to control so much, don't we? Ultimately, we don't really have that much control over anything. But we have this time to notice. Inhale up to the center. And exhale, press the hands into the floor in front of you and creep down. Again, keeping the spine relatively straight. Lead with your heart as you do this center stretch. Breathing deeply in, Sat, out, Nam. When you've come about as far as you can comfortably, go ahead and drop the head. Allow the back of the neck to stretch here. So you're feeling the stretch all the way through the inner thighs, the inner leg, all the way through the spine. back of the neck. Inhale deep and walk your hands back up. Press yourself back up to a seated position. And let's give everything a shake, allowing that energy to distribute throughout the body from the stretches we've just done. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your hands. Gently shake your head. Side to side, up and down. Shake your legs. Shake your feet. Ooh, shake your shoulders. Twist from side to side gently. Flap. Look silly, doesn't matter. Shaking, shaking, shaking. And we're going to prepare ourselves for this meditation. So coming to sit on something if you'd like. Any way that you can be comfortable. Okay, let me just pull up some really calming music to be playing in the background. Okay, so the song's about 3 minutes, so that's a perfect timer for us. We will hold this meditation for about 3 minutes. It is called the meditation to, yes, let go of unwanted thoughts. This is another one of my all-time favorite meditations I've been doing for decades. I know I've been talking a lot in every session about, hey, if you really like a meditation, try doing it every day for 40 days at the same time each day. This is actually not one of those meditations. This is a meditation to do from time to time. You could do it every few days or so if you really want to, especially as it's kind of taking its effect, but really only when you feel the best time to do this meditation. I'm not going to say only, you can do whatever you want, but the best time to do this meditation to get rid of unwanted thoughts is when you're in that state of mind where you're really ruminating on something. You're really stuck in a pattern. It's usually a negative pattern of blank isn't enough. I'm not enough. They're not enough. This is not enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not whatever. Usually it's coming from a sense of fear, a sense of lack. It could be a past event that you keep going over and over and over in your head. This meditation is absolutely brilliant at breaking those brain patterns. Sometimes when this is happening to us, when we're stuck in these cycles of negativity, the best thing that we can do is actually focus on the negativity, concentratedly get rid of it, send it out. And in that way, on a neurological level, we are making room for more positive and more neutral thoughts to come in. We're just creating space by actually laser focusing on the negativity. Like, hear it, let it have its moment. I'm going to take a quick drink of water before we start. Eyes are open for this meditation, and they're going to be looking into a bowl that you've created with your hands. Right hand is going to be on top, and just kind of cup your hands. This should be very comfortable. The elbows are just comfortably at the sides. Sit up as straight as you can. Your gaze is going to be focused into the bowl. And the bowl is held at about heart center, a little bit away from your body, so the hands aren't touching the heart. They're out a little bit. Check your posture. Make sure that you are sitting up nice and straight, crown of the head to the ceiling. Eyes soften and start to look into this bowl. Focus on the palm of your hand. And what you're going to do is you're going to inhale very, very deeply and pick that thought that you would like to get rid of. What is the thought? What is the memory? And this could be many different memories. So you're going to inhale, think of whatever it is, and then purse your lips like this, like you're going to drink through a straw, but you're going to exhale right into the bowl. So you should feel the stream of your air on the palm of your hands. Inhale, grab that thought or memory. Exhale, press the memory or thought out into the bowl. So you could be doing this again for the same thought over and over and over again, or just let whatever comes into your mind that's negative that you don't want to think about anymore, ever. Even if it only comes up on an occasional basis, a fear you have, about anything, anyone that's close to you. This is your chance to grab it as you inhale. Exhale, press the thought out and into the palm of the hand. Okay, and then at the end, there's a special way to end this, so I'll guide us through at the end. Again, we'll be doing this for about 3 minutes. I'll play just a very calm music in the background. Go ahead and begin. Now keep the eyes focused, the gaze soft at the palms. And take a deep breath in. Hold and really tighten the muscles around your spine. So the hands stay where they are. Tighten the muscles on your spine and visualize everything ramrod straight from the base of your spine, middle spine, upper spine, neck, head. Straight, 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 straight. All the muscles in your core tightened. The harder you pull, the more you tighten, the more relief you'll feel. And through the nose, exhale. Let's do that one more time. Very big, deep inhale through the nose. Hold, keep looking in the palms, keep the hand mudra, stiffen every part of the spine, every vertebra, every muscle around the vertebra, stiffen, hold, tight, taut, from the base to the middle to the top. Through the nose, exhale. Let's do one more time for good measure, y'all. Keep those palms together. Inhale deep. Straighten and stiffen. Concentrate. Every cell, every mitochondria, stiff, unmoving, still. And through the nose, exhale. Good. Close the eyes down. Drop the hands to the legs. Take some normal deep breaths here. So this is a meditation that you can do whenever you feel like that uh-oh feeling of you're starting to get stuck, and you know that if you don't let whatever it is go, whatever event, whatever person, whatever exchange of words, what your own self-defeating self-talk, whatever it is that you know is going to keep you up at night or hurt you in some other way, this is the time to do this meditation. We did it for 3 minutes. You can do it for up to 11 minutes. Up to you, whenever you feel like you need it. Okay, let's bring the palms to the heart center. Thumbs pressing into the sternum. We'll sing our beautiful sunshine song to end class. Close the eyes down and follow me. I'm just going to sing it through once this time and end with one long sat and a short nam. Truth is my name. Let's inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam. And we bow in deep gratitude to all the yogis, all the saints, all the sages, all the teachers, all the wise people who have passed down these marvelous traditions of mudra, mantra, meditation, movement, so that in practicing them we can become the very clearest, fullest versions of ourselves in this moment and in every moment, on this day and on every day. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for joining me for Kundalini yoga warm-ups and this meditation to rid the self of repetitive thought, negative thought. Thank you. Have a wonderful week ahead, and we'll see you next Sunday.